There has been a lot of buzz around Affinity recently, but can it really replace Photoshop? Instead of going by opinions, I decided to test it properly. Small file, same task, clear comparison. I will walk you through real beginner-friendly workflows like object selection, background removal, and layers to see how both actually perform. Let's see what really happens when you put them side by side. First, we will select Smart Selections and Object Detection. In Photoshop, I head to the Object Selection tool and head over to the sky. With one click, you can see the selection is clean and accurate. Now here I am applying a color adjustment layer and applying some adjustments. Just head over to color balance and you can see the edges hold up well even around fine details. Now let's try the same thing in Affinity. Using its selection tools, the process took a while to detect everything. And once you click on the sky, the selection misses a few subtle areas, especially around detailed edges. After applying the same color adjustment, some edge inconsistencies become noticeable. This matters because clean selection saves time and reduces manual corrections. Next, removing a subject from a complex background. In Photoshop, the Remove Background feature works quickly. Detail and fine edges are handled well. Simply head over to the Remove tool and select the person which you want to remove. And you can see the result is crazy. And let me tell you, this removal is complex because of the nets. In Affinity, background removal works, but it requires more manual refinement. So let's select in Painting tool and try to remove this person. Just brush over the woman and now you can see how it looks. Edges and detailed areas need more adjustments. Also, you can see the removal is not so accurate and natural. If you are creating thumbnails, social posts or product images, time and edge accuracy make a difference. In Affinity, AI-based generative features are limited or not integrated at the same level. Also, you have to switch to Canva AI to use the existing ones. In Photoshop, Generative Expand allows you to extend the canvas and smartly fill new areas. Just head over to Crop tool or type C. Then expand the image however you want. Then hit Generative Expand. Here I am using Firefly Fill and Expand model which was released in January 2026. After that, just hit Generate. It gives you 3 variations, first one, second one and third one. And you can see it can generate realistic extensions that can blend with the original image. For beginners, AI tools can speed up experimentation and creativity. Next is masking. It becomes important when edits get more detailed. In Photoshop, just go to the Object Selection tool. There you will find a feature to select people. Once you click on it, it will mask the whole subject. You get hair, eyebrows, eyes, iris, facial skin and everything. Just apply on it and it will mask that particular area. Affinity doesn't have anything like that. Masking is possible, but you have to do it manually with a brush. That's it. For beginners learning editing, non-destructive flexibility helps when changes needed later. Now let's talk about pricing. Affinity offers a one-time purchase model, whereas Photoshop is a part of Adobe Creative Cloud, which works on a subscription model. At first glance, a one-time payment may seem more attractive, but long-term value also depends on updates, AI features, ecosystem access, and professional industry standard compatibility. So, pricing is not just about cost, it's about what you are getting over time. Photoshop is not just one app on its own. It's a part of Adobe Creative Cloud, which means it connects with other tools like Illustrator for graphics, Premiere Pro for video, and After Effects for motion. You can move your files between these apps without starting over. Your assets, colors, and libraries stay connected and works together in one place. And as your skills grow, that flexibility becomes really useful. So, can Affinity replace Photoshop? If you are just experimenting with design, Affinity can definitely handle basic tasks. But if you are serious about building long-term creative skills and want tools that grow with your workflow, Adobe Creative Cloud Pro gives you that depth, flexibility, and ecosystem support. Try Adobe Creative Cloud Pro for 50% off for 3 months.